There's a lot of cameras everywhere.
I spent the night in a restricted area near a Toyota showroom parking lot. It wasn't easy to get there because there were a lot of CCTV cameras around. While I was staying at my campsite, I noticed a man nearby who looked suspicious. Around midnight, I went to explore the area and suddenly a car stopped near my camp, and I realized that my camp is visible from the distance. Earlier, when I had gone out to buy some food, I also noticed another car in the distance that seemed unusual and looked like shouldn't have been there. If you see the Toyota showroom, there's a parking area beside it, over there. I tried to find a good spot and sleep tonight. There we go. I'm at Toyota showroom right now. See? It looks like there's a lot of camera around the buildings. CCTV everywhere. I'm going to head toward this wooded area, but it looks like there's a and the area is restricted. We would need to find a way to get inside the fence. I kept looking for a good entrance, but the area was restricted. There was a wooden fence around the perimeter, making it difficult to get inside. This is the end of electric utility. See? Over there. So that's probably why this section is restricted. Toyota showroom, it's over there, and this is the parking area. It looks like there might be going inside. I stayed at a distance while waiting for the right time because there was still an employee inside the showroom.
There's a lot of cameras everywhere. See?
When I saw the employees leaving the showroom, I made my first move and entered the wooded area. I paused for a moment to see if anyone had noticed me. Then I realized that there was a way to get inside through that part of the area. Then I continued moving deeper in the woods. As I looked around, I noticed that there were many good spots where I could stay or set up my camp. The area was larger than I had expected, so I decided to explore it further. I carefully walked through the woods, observing the surroundings and checking different locations. As I explored, I became more familiar with the area and looked for the safest, most suitable place to settle. Yeah. So I know the reason why this area is restricted, because this post is the end of the electrical post. There's a big post. If you accidentally hold this wire, maybe it's danger. Then I discovered that this part of the area was at the end of the large electrical post of power facility. I thought that this might be the reason why the area was closed to the public. Maybe. Because of the electrical infrastructure and safety concerns, access appeared to be restricted, which explained the fences and limited entry points. I continued exploring the area until I found a good spot to set up my tent. My plan was to set up the tarp first by tying it with a string. After that, I would set up my small tent underneath it for extra shelter and protection. I love my small tent because it's easy to set up and it's very suitable for still camping. After pitching the tent, I placed my airbed instead to make it more comfortable for my back, and then I laid out my sleeping bag. After I finished setting up my tent, I heard some noise coming from the showroom parking area. A few moments later, I noticed a man who looked suspicious standing and looking in the direction of my campsite. I wasn't sure whether he had noticed me or if he was just looking around, but it made me feel cautious, so I stayed quiet and observed the situation. It's almost 10 o'clock now in the evening. It's 10 o'clock now. It's almost 10 o'clock in the evening. Then I'm so hungry, that's why I don't have the food. I didn't bring any food because my plan is I will go nearby, near grocery here. According to the Google Maps, they're all closed. Only one there, almost 1.2 miles from my location now, and I will walk almost 30 minutes. Then let's go and buy some foods and water. See you a bit 10. Bye. I will go back. Then I went to buy some food at a nearby grocery store. As my way go out from my campsite, I noticed a car with its light blinking near the path I had used to enter earlier. Seeing the car there made me uncomfortable because it seemed to be blocking my usual route. Instead of taking the same way back, I decided to turn around and look for another way to avoid drawing attention. On my way, I decided to explore the area around the Toyota showroom and few other car showrooms nearby. I walked around to observe the surrounding and see what the area was like before continuing on my way. It was almost 10 p.m. now, so there were a very few people around and the area was quiet. There was no sidewalk in front of some of the showrooms, so I had to walk on the grass. As I continued along my route, I passed by another showroom. I noticed a beautiful sports car on display which caught my attention for a moment before I continued walking. I continued walking and passed by several establishments along the way. Honestly, the place was very peaceful and clean, which made the walk enjoyable. The only things I was worried about was the possibility of a police officer passing by and asking me why I was there, especially since it was getting late at night. After almost half an hour of walking, I finally reached my destination. I bought some water, salmon and mushrooms. After I paid, I didn't waste any time and went straight back to my camp.
How much, sir?
£8.80.
It was 10:48 in the evening and I started preparing my food because I hadn't eaten since lunch. I made coffee first, then fried my salmon and mushrooms. Delicious. Black coffee is very nice. Time set. Time check. 11:19 now. Oh, it's too late, huh? 11:19. It's too late for my dinner. It was past 11 by then after I finished cooking, and I quickly ate my food. It's 11:34 now, and before I'm going to sleep, I need to explore first the surroundings, the place. Yeah. Go. Explore it. After I finished eating my food, I decided to explore my surroundings first. I took a short walk around the area, carefully observing what was nearby and getting a better sense of the environment. I wanted to understand the place more before settling down and continuing my night. Only now did I notice that my area was very visible from a distance because of my light. It made my campsite stand out more than I expected, so I became more aware and how easily it could be seen from far away. The area was very dark and quiet, but also peaceful at the same time. The only sounds I could hear were distant cars passing by and birds in my area. That's a Toyota. That is a Toyota showroom. See? Yeah. I kept walking until I reached the Toyota showroom area. Suddenly, I noticed a car that didn't seem like it should be there. So I stopped and tried to stay low-key. I turned off my light and decided to head back to my camp, making sure to keep the light off as I returned. After I turned off the light in my camp, I decided to go back and check if the car was still there. The car had already left the area. After that, I returned to my camp and went to sleep. It's 11:55 now and it's time to say goodbye. I'm so tired, bro. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow. Okay, good night. Good morning. For the first time, I had a good night's sleep last night. I don't know, maybe the place is so very nice. So good. It's 5 a.m. now and I need to pack up my things and go home. Go. No garbage. So it's time to go home. Let's go.